Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at Ollie Gordon, the Oklahoma State running back. We're going to look at his 2023 tape, his 2024 tape, try and get to the bottom of which player we think he will be at the NFL. Talk about some team fits, some scheme fits, and what he brings to the next level. Let's watch the tape. All right, first play, 3rd and 2. They're trying to get a couple of short yards here, so this is going to be a power combination. You have the left side of the line trying to crash and wave down, and then you have a couple of guards and the tight end pulling up. One's going to try to kick, one's going to try to wrap. Ends up with a positive play, and Ollie Gordon follows his blocks very well there. And God, love the young man showing a little bit of excitement there. So let's watch it from the back angle. Backside handoff. You see here he gets skinny and fights up through the hole. And then once he gets to the next level, that safety is not bringing him down at first contact. It's going to need to bring a little bit more. He's always falling forward. You'll love to see that. Next play, let's talk about his nose for the goal line. So we got a bit of a trap concept here. We're trying to block down on the right side, leave this defender. He's supposed to crash down and meet the pulling fullback. He does not very well. So that leaves Ollie Gordon one-on-one with the safety. He does not break first contact perfectly, but he keeps the legs churning and is able to pull those men into the end zone. So from the other angle, you see that pull, doesn't do a good job crashing down. Linebacker gets a little help there, but Gordon is dragging 2 to 3 guys into the end zone. This is what we saw in 2023. Doak Walker Award winner, leading the nation in touchdowns, all the good things that you love. Let's look at some of his abilities in the pass game from 2023. All right, big fella measured in at 6'1", 233 at the Senior Bowl. He slimmed down a little bit to try and run faster at the Combine, so not expecting Christian McCaffrey out here. But what we see on the screen pass, so he's going to try and slip through the offensive line, present a target for the quarterback. It's an off-target pass. Look at the full extension. Make a man miss. Break a tackle. Get upfield. Ollie Gordon. That's what we want to see. That is exactly the kind of player that you want to invest in for your fantasy teams and if you are an NFL fan. Unfortunately, this didn't happen that often. Talking about just under 40 catches in 2023, just under 30 in 2024. He's mostly used as a check down target. But what you see here, I'm going to slow it down. So full extension after selling the pass block, making a guy miss. Those are a couple of things that you cannot teach, and he seems like a more natural pass catcher than someone of his size would lead you to believe. All right, another positive rep for Ollie Gordon in the pass game. See him come out wide, one-on-one with the corner. He sells the vertical just enough, hard plant. Left foot in the ground, cuts inside, knows that the defender doesn't have help there. Yes, the corner did a terrible job here, but it's good form. It's what you want to see, and it is better than you would expect from a 230-pound running back. So maybe the Houston guy is ending up selling cars in the future. That's okay. I'm gonna let you guys watch through this. Just real quick plant, falls forward, keeps bouncing off of guys. I think there's a world where he scores there if he just has a little more dog in him. Another positive run here. Oklahoma State's going to run, it's kind of like a sweep to the left with a false pull, so they're pulling defenders over to the right. The real action is coming to the left. And I just want you to watch the magic that Ollie Gordon does here. So takes the handoff, early pressure, fights back to the inside. That speed is uncommon at 230 pounds. I know the combine testing wasn't super sexy. I know that he might be on some people's fallers list. But as you see him take this interior pressure, so I think the original play design was for him to try and fight outside. You see all those guys reaching to the outside. He cuts, firm plant to the inside. Number 3, get in the weight room. Easy touchdown for Gordon. Now you've seen some of the sexy plays. This is going to be the average Ollie Gordon run in the NFL. So everyone on the left side of the line is down blocking, fullbacks kicking out. Just getting all of his weight, moving forward, pushing the pile, keeping the leg drive, getting the first down. Goes from 2nd and 4 to 1st and 10 because this monster of a human being, one-on-one with the safety at the point of contact, falls forward just a little bit. Probably could have done more. Next time somebody tells you a fan can't get 1 yard, I want you to look at how far everybody's moved back on this draw play. Want to show us it's positive for Gordon. Shows a little bit of wiggle in space. He's able to read his blocks. Gets caught from behind, but that's fine. Really, look, if you want to get a yard, call the draw play. Hope they don't know it's you. Let's get into the bad stuff. So rather than breaking down each clip, I'm just going to talk. This is a little montage of some of his pass pro reps. He's either lunging high, diving low, not fully engaging. I think Oklahoma State moving into 2024 taught him to go low, but 2023 it looked like a lot of patty cake, a lot of hanging out. It's something that he's going to have to work on if he wants to get on the field on third downs, which I think he can with how good of a pass catcher he is. But he's just diving, lunging, playing patty cake, none of the things that you want to see. Actively Ole's a guy there. So take away from that what you will. Let's talk about his vision as a runner. I think he is a situational runner. So this safety has already completely committed all the way through, and I don't know if you could see it, but there's a pretty nice hole straight to the end zone. Because he had already fully committed to going to his left, it takes him a little bit of time to hit that. So watch this backside safety coming in motion. He completely commits to the other side, so number 5 there. Look at that, just run straight, brother. Just run straight. This is from 2023, which is one of the symptoms that led to his issues in 2024. We're talking about a guy that he needs to have a good gap scheme in front of him that lets him know exactly where to go and is blocked correctly. Looking back at this one, you see him overcorrect, jump to the outside because he feels a little bit of pressure there and thinks that he can get to the edge. And before he realizes that he needs to cut back to the inside, it is too late. Let's look at how that carried over to 2024. So 2024 Oklahoma State, worse offensive line, quarterback takes a little bit of a step back, and you see Ollie Gordon running with a little bit of indecision. You can see that little wiggle right when he takes the handoff. That's not because he's trying to make a move, that's because he does not know where to go. So you got an open face here, you have a defender falling off to where he's trying to cut back to here, you have somebody getting beat around the outside there. It causes indecision, and this carries over for most of his 2024. Looks like a holding penalty. It's an outside zone. We got everybody trying to reach to the right with a backside sealer, pulling, chopping off the backside. This offensive line was not holding their blocks long enough. This is part of why I call Ollie Gordon a situational runner. If the situation around him is good, he can get up to full speed, bully people in the open field. Here he does a good job identifying, hey, I need to hit the cutback here, but there's nowhere to cut back to because his line's not holding their blocks, the backside sealer's cutting instead of squaring up and hitting them. He's not fast enough to get all the way to the outside on outside zone, and doesn't have enough wiggle like a Bucky Irving, a Kenneth Walker to make guys miss one-on-one in a phone booth like that. So he needs a little bit of a runway to get up to speed. Speaking of a runway, this is also from 2024. So I don't want the takeaway here to be that Ollie Gordon stinks, he can't be a capable NFL back. He still shows that acceleration, the tackle breaking ability, and once he gets ahead of steam, he is a problem for secondary defenders. So gets outside, realizes his guy's not getting the reach around, phrasing, is able to cut upfield, crushes it there. Same drive, tie ball game. This is just for fun. God, we love a good reverse throwback to, I think this is the fullback or the tight end, getting all the way down to the 9. Oh my lord, you love to see it. So, look at him almost pass protecting. I don't want to put the clown music on again, but so nothing gets the juices flowing like number 38, who probably weighs 260 pounds running down the field. So now it's double overtime. Ollie Gordon, walk-off touchdown. Go to the outside, running over his own blocker. This is the bull case for Ollie Gordon. He is a mess in the open field. He is a bull in a china shop. He's exciting. So, final takeaways from this. I'm going to let you guys watch this while I talk through this. Ollie Gordon is either going to be a day 2 or an early day 3 pick in the NFL draft. He cannot pass block, but he can catch if he is asked to. He needs a gap scheme. He's not quick enough, wiggly enough in order to be used in a zone scheme, but in the right system with the right blocking, he could have fantasy relevance, he could have dynasty relevance. I'm willing to take a flyer on him in the late second, early third round of my rookie drafts, where I'll just be throwing darts at running backs as it goes. If you like the film study, be sure to like and subscribe. If you didn't like the film study, my name is Evan Lowe. Have a good day.